That O.J. Cooper guy is quite the character. I had to go ahead and put him in my doghouse. He's quite the player, but he wasn't performing as of up to par after the All-Star break. His head kind of got ahead of him, and I had to go ahead and put him on the bench. Now this is just a little experiment I'm doing to see if I can bring some talent off the bench. You know we haven't had the best team going forward so far, but I like what I see out of him, and he's just in my Byron Scott doghouse right now. So on to the game.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And our sideline reporter is Doris Burke. Last time these two teams met, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers who came away with the W against Phoenix.
Now, they created so many second chances for themselves in that game, and you combine that with the work on the defensive end, rebounding was just the difference.
Yeah, and I think rebounding was clearly a focus for them going into the game. I mean, they were able to do exactly what they wanted to in that area.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Nash runs the point with Dudley at the 2. Hill at the 3 with Stoudemire at the 4. And it's Gortat.
What's up, everybody? It's DCOOP, the self-proclaimed Bee's Knees, back again with another commentary. And it's been a good little while, but I'd like to let you guys know that I'm finally into summer. So I'm looking forward to what I can bring and Coop with the Dirk fadeaway buckets. We're getting it to go early. But like I was saying, I'm now freshly in the summer, and it feels good. Everything is right with the world. I'm in summer. So I'll be able to bring you guys more videos, and I know it's been a while since I came out with the Power Forward video like I was saying. You see the nice post move right there. But anyways, let me get right into the commentary. Let me talk about that crazy Byron Scott quote from earlier. I can't believe he actually put me in the doghouse after the All-Star break. Now, I was a little shocked coming out, just being benched flat out. And I don't want to say it's a 2K glitch because we all know it's not one of those, wink wink. But when I was put in the doghouse, I took it upon myself, and you see I have some boneheaded moves right there, getting that goaltending, looking like somebody who should remain nameless because of their top performances as of late against the Lakers. Yes, I am talking about JaVale McGee. He's been playing fairly well, and I've liked what I've seen out of him. Anyways, back on to the commentary, trying to set the pick here for Boobie Gibson with the pump fake, posting up, and I'm trying to get into the paint, and I coop to the hoop him right at the basket. I still couldn't believe it. I still can't believe 2K has like these minor issues like this that need to be worked out with my player. But anyways, I guess I applaud them for, I don't want to say coming out with the game this year, because I mean, they didn't really have to, but at least they put forth the time and effort, and I know it's like money-wise, so I'm kind of just ranting about nothing as I take it in right there, get the offensive rebound, and put it back. But I mean, it's just little things like this. At least I can say my player hasn't been corrupted or anything like of that sort so far. So let me go ahead and knock on wood really quick, because I don't want that to happen. So I'm not superstitious, but I don't want any corrupted my player, so I'm actually knocking on wood. And you see me trying to post up right here. Boobie Gibson does not want to throw it, and he finally decides to throw it in. I try to go one way. That's cut off well, but I think that's Morris. So I can't tell, but I arch it right over the top of his head. And one thing I wanted to tell you guys about was it was super stupid at the gym today. Alright, I hate getting off topic in my commentaries, but we were playing at 24-hour fitness, and these guys get into an argument. Long story short, they start to squabble. Not a real fight, just a bunch of talking. Nobody was really going to do anything. It was just a bunch of talking, and the gym gets closed down, and I'm like, yo, my first day here, why is the gym closed down? Just because of these two. And it was closed down for the whole day, so it's just like a waste of a basketball trip. Coop to the hoop, just throwing it down hard on the defense. That's what I like to do. I like to keep the defense honest. I like to show them I have a little bit of an all-around game sometimes. I don't want to just be Hakeem the Dream in the post when I could be Hakeem the Dream with a mixture of Sean Kemp. And you see the nice floater over the defense right there. I don't want to call that a floater, but I did anyway. But like I was saying, guys, it feels really good to be back. It feels like, I don't know, I feel like $1 million now. I'm done with finals. My grades are solid. So everything is just solid right now. And you see me trying to play some good defense right here. And I think this game, I'm Blake Griffin-esque. I want you guys to tell me, am I more of Blake Griffin or Kevin Love, or a mixture of both? Because I'm at a crossroad right now. As you see Steve Nash making it rain from the three-point line. That boy Nash, he's like 38. What? 38, 39, and he's still going hard. Still going hard in the paint. That dude Steve Nash is a warrior. But you see right here, I decided to hit him with the fade buckets. I was a little skeptical to shoot that because I didn't think I would just be able to get in position like that and just give him the quick turnaround. You see me getting the ball right here, driving hard to the basket. Hakeem the Dream in the post right there. Faked one way, showed him the ball, heard the whistle, decided to get the continuation, and I'm cash from the line. You see that miss right there? Oh, and I will release a around the league video probably tomorrow. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I will release one tomorrow. And I forgot. I wanted to post this video. What is up with you guys on my Facebook page? I said, what lottery team do you guys want me to do my around the league series on next? And everybody posts like not the Bobcats. Some people posted the Bobcats, and I applaud you for that. But they posted like the Oklahoma City Thunder. Why? Why the Oklahoma City? That is not a lottery team. I think I was just being trolled, and I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. But the Bobcats are the team I believe I should do next in my around the league. And you see the nice pick and roll right there, looking like Stockton and Malone, Boozer and Williams. I know those two both play for Utah, but they were quite different. But it's a new era in Cleveland. Me and Kyrie, we're going to try to bring this franchise big things. And one thing I actually did want to talk about that I haven't got to talk about yet is, I think I'm just going to hurry up and sim the rest of this year because this is a pointless year. I came on the Cavs too late. We're not going to make the playoffs no matter how good of a playoff push we make. And I will update you guys in my next video on things that are going on around this series in this league. And the playoffs, I just want to drop my quick 2 cents on the playoffs. The playoffs have been everything I could have wanted and more. The playoffs have been really amazing so far. And I applaud all the teams, and I'm sorry for the Atlanta Hawks getting eliminated. I feel they are too good of a team to go out in the first round, but they did lose to the Celtics. So, I mean, hey, they lost to a good team too. It's not like they just lost to a bad team. And I'm sorry for what happened to Shy City and Chicago. I mean, that's everything. And Coop to the hoop. Not Coop to the hoop. I was even giving the wrong player my catchphrase right there. But that's Semi Erden, right? I don't know all the players' names yet. You know, bad teammate Coop to the hoop right there, though. See Coop showing off the bunnies. I was trying to think of like a quick pun right there. I was gonna be like showing off the bunnies, like I works for a farm, and then I was like, no, you know that doesn't sound good. I'm not going to do that. But I'm sorry for teams like the Bulls, and I think all the death threats to C.J. Watson and all that stuff. That's stupid. Don't ever do that. You know the guy comes out. It's not like C.J. Watson is a marginal player. I don't know. I've watched him play. I've seen him give it his all, and he was just trying to make the right play at the right time. It was the wrong play. But you can't just bash the dude for one mistake. The Bulls, speaking literally, I guess you could say Coop to the hoop right there. And I'm having a lot of more Coop to the hoop moments than I thought. So the Blake Griffin comparisons, let them rain on Coop, you know. But like I was saying, C.J. Watson, he just made the wrong mistake. And I don't ever believe a game is lost by 1 point. Even though it literally is, or one possession is a better way to say it, because there's a lot of things that built up to that possession that loses the game. So I look at it as like a domino effect. I don't believe a game is lost on one possession, and you know a game, I don't want to say is won on one possession either, because it's a bunch of possessions that lead up to that point. So you guys kind of see where I'm going here, but I guess you could really say it is, and I won't get into an argument over that. But you see the nice jumper right there from Kyrie. Some people will get what I'm saying, and I get the nice offensive rebound. I wanted a whistle right there. The whistles were showing me no love like the Kings in 02. What was that series where the Kings played the Lakers? hardcore basketball fans will get what I'm saying right there. Driving in right here, Grant Hill. You see, they're not giving me any love right now. And these contact layups, I used to get called. But you see, I guess I'm not a star anymore after the All-Star break. And they were like, yo, we got to stop giving Coop these calls. We don't want him to, just blow up and become too good. The league isn't ready for another dominant marquee player. But, Coop is going to try to get it in any way possible. I wake up and my motto is like rise and grind. Just get it done. Not get her done. Just get it done. Playing good defense on Grant Hill. I jumped. He didn't even give me a pump fake and I jumped. And he's got to miss that, but it's Hall of Fame, so he's going to hit it. That's one thing about Hall of Fame, man. You can never rule out the computer. I'm steady doing it. I'm steady ruling out the computer, but I don't know why. I feel kind of foolish. Oh, they double teamed Kyrie. That's a mistake. And I didn't really make him play. I make him pay. I wanted to at least get the dunk right there. Going to the free throw line, I at least wanted to finish and get the and one. And guys, I actually really started playing basketball pretty competitive again, and I'm a lot better than I was before. A lot of people probably won't care. And they did sub me out, and they didn't sub me back in until the fourth quarter, so I do finish the game with 8 rebounds, which is pathetic. But they didn't really play me enough. So if I would have got to play more of the fourth or any of the fourth, to say I would have gotten some decent numbers. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I'm DCOOP. More is coming soon, and I'm out.
Well, congratulations on winning Player of the Week once more. It has to be a nice validation to you seeing the level you've been playing at recently.
I don't need no validation for my level of play. I'm my own worst critic, so when I'm playing well, don't think I don't know it. I deserve that award this week, just like I did the other times. And I'll deserve it again next week when you guys are inevitably ask me this same question. It goes with the territory of being the best player in the league. I'm used to it by now.